right now. It is www.treelifepublishing.com. I'll spell it out. TREELifepublishing.com.
Yeah.
Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention her, Madonna. One has to bring her up because it is in the book.
Absolutely.
It's not that it's not. Although it's not a tell-all type of thing in regards to Madonna, even though one might think because of your role in all the Truth and Dare and Vogue and the Blonde Ambition tours and all
Sure.
of that. But there is, again, a sweetness, even though some pain may have existed, and a gratefulness for what you've learned out of all of those experiences, especially as many people know, her relationship with Kabbalah it became a relationship for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, Kabbalah and really me getting set on my initial structured spiritual work came from her gifting me that opportunity. I was in another dark period. My mom had just passed, and I had just broken up from a relationship that was the love of my life, and she and I were still in communication, and she, unbeknownst to me, she invited me to go check out the Kabbalah thing, and she and I went together, and that was fine, and I liked it, and then I went back the following week on my own. I just went to an orientation with her. I went back the following week on my own to sign up for the 10 or 12 weeks that it was, and they said it's already been taken care of. I said, excuse me? Who? And they said, well, we can't give a name, but it's already been taken care of. You know, the proof is in the pudding, and I was so grateful. And yeah, I mean, there are a couple chapters specifically that speak and mention her, one of which was one that is still a bit confusing. You know, there was some communication that is still unresolved to a working relationship that I was looking to get established to take me and her to a whole nother level. And I wanted to make sure that I was authentic about it, about how my feelings were not handled appropriately based on the years of friendship and respect that I thought we had really developed. And, you know, I had some people that, you know, I gave the book to sort of look it over before the manuscript was fully approved. And, you know, and they had some issues that came up about her and how does it feel to, you know, what is it going to come off as? And I said, look, I specifically chose it. And I chose her not to really make a voice about Madonna Ciccone, but it is about people that are at that kind of level where they, whether they are entertainment or whatever, that we hold at such a level of esteem that we view are beyond us. How we will surrender again so much of our identity onto them and lay the responsibility again on them. And that's where I speak about initially.
Well, and out of that, and out of this experience with Kabbalah and just life in general, the term you use, and now again, I'll go back to again one of those themes because it seems like this also permeates throughout the book, and that is conscious choice living. You can hear it even as we speak. There is almost a deliberateness, as if it is a constant conscious choice that you're making.
It's a day-to-day, it's a moment-to-moment. And you know, I mean, look, I mean, getting free is not for the thin-skinned. You've got, you know, and it's also the reason why a lot of people haven't gotten there yet. Everybody's got the capability to do it, but there is a huge living responsibility to it. And every moment you've got to be clear on who you are and why you are.
Well, you know, you use that term, the war zone of our minds.
Yeah.
And you even say they keep us forever held hostage and paralyzed against our own personal progress.
Yeah. Again, it is that thing that gets laced through it. We have, you know, the human form is meant to have feelings and experiences, and you know, I spent many years sort of wishing and thinking about myself being this alien because I didn't want to deal with what is here. But difficulties, obstructions, all of that is par for the course for this journey.
You also talk, and it's probably the last thing we'll get to talk about because of our time, that one of the elements to keep us on this journey is truth. And the poem you write is called Illuminize the Truth. You say that the truth pours protection. It is more serving than our control. And again, just so the viewers get a sense, because even as I'm listening to you, the resonance in your voice, the wisdom you project, it seems as if you always had this, and I think it's important to know.
Oh no!
Oh,
I did
exactly.
not.
I know, but it's beautiful to know that because you were able to, throughout practice, become aware of it, and the truth itself. Well, I guess that the cliche sets you free, but you became aware of that.
I became aware of that, and getting to the truth is getting humbled. Humbled that my way, my information is not working, and you've got to open up to somebody else. And truth being the solvent for the ailments of the soul, truth pours protection. It is more serving than our control. Is that when you get to when you get to a place to live the identity that you are, maybe you won't become this huge thing, or maybe you won't run this big company, but nobody can ever take that away from you. They can never ruin how you sleep or how you look at yourself in a mirror. And that, to me, is the biggest value and contribution that we can give to ourselves or to anybody. And truth is more protecting than our control, because it's ours. I am this. I am this. This. I hope you like it. If you don't, I'm all good.
Well, Carlton, I for sure like it, and I sure know our viewers do too. Thank you so much
This is awesome.
for sharing your lessons
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thank you for going so in depth into it. I appreciate that.
It's my honor. And thank you, folks, for joining us. Now, before Carlton leaves, I would like to leave you with these words from front and center. If we can work even harder with ourselves to hang on to even the dullest degree of faith, we will eventually arrive at a much more gratifying reality. I'm Barry Kibrick. Work harder with yourself. Hang on even to the dullest degree of faith, no matter how deep that well. Look closely between the lines, and you will eventually arrive at a gratifying reality. Thank you so much, Carlton.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Fantastic. Thank you.
If you'd like a tape of our show or would like to become a member of our book club and receive our weekly email show updates, just write us at barrykibrick@aol.com.